Hi and welcome. Today we're going to pimp up some frozen crawfish and do a new stock for them. So come along. Hello, today we're going to pimp up some frozen crawfish. So the first thing you need is crawfish that have been defrosted. You need 2.5 liters of water, 1 deciliter or 100 grams salt, 2 to 3 tablespoons sugar, around 10 grams, and 1 teaspoon of dill seeds and dill flowers and beer. First thing you do, put the 2.5 liters of water in the pan. You put in the 100 gram salt, the 10 grams of sugar, 1 tablespoon of dill seed, the dill flowers, about approximately half a liter. Take 1 beer. This is an Tuborg Christmas beer. It's a little bit darker. Been left over for Christmas, so why not? Put around 2 deciliters of beer in there, and then you can take a sip yourself. Stir it around a little bit. Put the lid on, then we start. You put it in there, and you make it come up to boil, and you boil for around 10 minutes. So, and this is a crawfish recipe that's used with bought frozen crawfish. And of course, it's not as good as if you would buy the real thing from out in the sea when the fishermen had just boiled them up and just cooled down. But it could be a good alternative, because if you see it on the price standing point, the price of this kilo here is approximately around 100 Swedish crowns. That would be something like $9–10, and the same in euros. And if you go out by the sea and bought them, you probably have to pay something like 500 Swedish crowns. That it's approximately to €50, $50. So it's a cheap alternative that it's not as good as the real thing, but very close to it. And you can actually do this on other things as well that are frozen. Like if you have a sheep lobster, for example, or you have some crab or other things. So it's a good alternative to pimp up the cheap product to make it more similar to the real thing. So now wait here. This will boil up for 10 minutes. But like any good TV chef, I have already prepared this before. So I did yesterday. I did one that has stand in because after you have boiled it up, it have to stand in the refrigerator for approximately until it's cold overnight, I would say. And the reason why I should not put a warm on it, because this here are already boiled once. So if you put hot water in it, they will be heating up and can be a little bit rubbery. So you have to wait until it's really cold. And then you just pour this over here. Put a little bit of the dill in here. And then you put this in the refrigerator overnight, around 24 hours or overnight, so you will have the flavor get into it. And then you have a good alternative that is a little bit cheaper than fresh boiled crawfish. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. So if you like this video, don't forget to press like, or if you are not a member of the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell, and you will know when new tips and tricks are coming from Kenneth's YouTube channel. Goodbye. Here are some add-on tips. I did a spice mix that was based on traditional Swedish spices for boiled crawfish, but if you want to have it more like a Cajun style, you can actually put some hot chili in it to make it a little bit hotter, or you can put in some cumin seeds. You can even make it a little bit more of a Thai version, put in some coriander, anise. So it's just feel free to experiment with different flavors, but the recipe I produced here was like a traditional Swedish crawfish recipe.